Hello everybody, welcome to another live stream with Mint Market. We have Friday today. We just had the prelim consumer sentiment numbers. We saw some reaction today. I will get right to the point. I'm looking for a short today, ideally for this session. I'm targeting like the 19400s, and let's see if we can find a trade. I will execute live in front of you. But please let me remind you that all being said and shown here is my personal opinion, and don't take this as trade or investment advice. You might lose money. Don't copy anything I'm saying here. All right, let's see. I'm still looking for a short here. We have taken buy side liquidity, and we have our first presented fair value gap here. I'm looking for shorts, ideally, if we can find a good entry here. Let's see if we get one. So we have here our first presented fair value gap. Let's see if we break through this. Also interesting, this fair value gap here, in my opinion. Don't want to get too busy on the charts right away here. All right. We have a potential in 1 minute inversion fair value gap here, which I'm watching, another fair value gap here. So let's see. So far we have reached back into this area here, taken sell side as well, but it's a little bit 50-50 right now, but I'm still preferring the downside if I have to. Gun to my head. All right, looks good so far. Tricky session today so far. I was anticipating a down move with the news, but there was no real entry there. Nothing very convincing yet. We have, let me see if there is any short entry worth taking. So we've just formed a fair value gap here. All right, now we have touched it here. 1 minute 2 minute 3 minute 4 minute 5 minute 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 1 Let's see what the reaction is here. I'm still favoring the downside. I'm looking for a high probability, low risk short entry here. Don't want to short right away here. I want to see some further confirmation first. So far it looks too bullish, too short here. It has just wicked down here into the 830 open, which is a discount level, has taken sell side back into the midnight opening range. And let me actually check what's the first fair value gap here is. 10 o'clock. So this one, this fair value gap is kind of important. It's overlapping here. I will mark this one here in case we turn at some point. We have taken out the rejection block here. I don't want to see a higher high. Let's see if we can see some momentum on the downside, or if we make a higher high here. I'm still preferring the downside. I want to see price come back to the 19,400s at some point this session. So we have, in my opinion, everything, every premium array, all the liquidity to the upside has been taken already. So we should be ready to go lower here, to go lower now. Let's see what we get. So I anticipate a run lower now. Let's see if we can find a good short entry here that I'm willing to take. Fair value gap taken here, wicked up here, and ideally we should now go lower here. All the damage to the upside is done. Fair value gap here. Let's see if we can get an inversion fair value gap here. Tricky. Tricky. We have taken sell side, we have taken buy side now, so ideally we see the real run now. We have now went back up into a premium market structure shift here. Here we have the market structure shift and traded into a fair value gap here. So we should be going lower now. Let's see if we can find a good entry here for a short. Here would be a perfect entry. A little bit aggressive though, a little bit too aggressive from my perspective. Here if we close below, now we should have a change in state of delivery here. With this green candle here. Tricky. Let's Let's see. Let's see what we get. If we do get an entry. So we already have an inversion fair value gap here formed now, traded through it. And now we are back through this inversion fair value gap. So midpoint here, another fair value gap here, but ideally we should see price going lower now, hopefully getting good entry opportunity here. Actually, here we go. I will short here. We have a fair value gap here, traded into it, and we should see lower prices now. Stop will go above here. So we're risking 600 bucks, and I want to go to the 19,400s ideally. Small little entry here, fair value gap here. Price should be going lower now. We have the first presented fair value gap here. So let's see if we can get the retrace into that, or if we just lose ground. It would be nice if we can see a short little touch here of this first presented fair value gap and then going lower as an inversion fair value gap. Let's see. Or if the train is just leaving the building without me. We have a bullish order block starting here. This green candle here. And we have the midpoint of this wick, which is a very sensitive level here. All right. Back above the first presented fair value gap. Didn't respect the midpoint really, but came back quickly below it after touching the midpoint, so that's good for now. Want to see some movement lower now ideally. We have the midpoint of the wick here. My chart is already pretty busy. So 50% we have here. We just traded to it and bounced there. I think we have still a good chance to go lower here. Let's see how we trade back up into a premium level. So again, back into the first presented fair value gap here, again wicking outside here. Let me see where potential stop would be. Pretty high. If we just entered here, the stop would need to be above here at least. So maybe like 55 handles, a little bit too much, maybe. Still pretty choppy. Price is not very clean yet. Not very clean yet. I'll remove the stop a little bit, move it to the downside. Or is this too aggressive? Let's see if this isn't too aggressive. Bearish order block. And back below. Price is still, it's working its way down, but it's not really clean, to be honest. Not feeling very comfortable trading in this environment, to be honest. I think we will see lower prices still, but it's not very smooth and not very quick, which makes this a little bit nerve-wracking altogether. I want to see it go lower here, aggressive, stay below this first presented fair value gap here. We have a couple of levels here already. So we have the midpoint of this wick here. I want to see some speed here. I want to see price move, lose ground here. Very uncomfortable to hold a trade here. Best entry would be above there, obviously. Still not respecting the first presented fair value gap there, still very choppy. Might still go lower, but makes me lose some more hair. Now looks like we're moving, looks bearish, on the 5-minute still, just confirmed this bullish order block here on the 5-minute and on the 3-minute, and yeah, seems like it's going lower now after some short consolidation here. So I will now move the stop to profit here. Not willing to lose anything here anymore. On this trade. Now we're back to this inversion fair value gap here. We see a rebound here, okay. That's not ideal, not very comfortable to be honest. Back again in the first presented fair value gap. Let's see. I would prefer to see loose ground more quickly here. I would already have taken a partial here if I would have more than one contract. However, the trade is risk-free, which is pretty comfortable. Let's hope I'm not too aggressive with my stop here. Don't want to get stopped out prematurely here. Would be a pity. Would be a pity. If you like me doing these live streams, if you get something out of it, I would be very happy if you subscribe or like. Okay, stopped out here. Interesting. Let's see if we want to re-enter something here or not. Pretty wild price action today, not easy at all. So stopped here. It's okay. We have banked at least $100 yet. Question is if we want to re-enter here or not. Pretty wild stuff here. Still looking for shorts. Still think we might go lower during this session. But the question is, do I want to risk it? Have I already mentioned that it's a very hard day today? Very uncomfortable price action. Very uncomfortable to trade. Not clear at all. Not clear at all. Doesn't respect a lot of heavy manipulated. Doesn't respect a lot of premium discount arrays. Oh, hey Abdul. Hey Abdul. I was a little bit too aggressive today. I'm short, but I think it doesn't. It's a little bit slow today, in my opinion. It's a little bit wacky. I have already shorted, but I got stopped out in plus. Entered here, got stopped out here. Was a little bit too aggressive with my short, but I think it's still going lower. I was thinking about re-entering. I think we'll go to the 19400s eventually. But I don't like how much it's retracing, how often it runs for stop, back up, back up, back up. Too choppy for my liking to feel comfortable. Now it's going lower again. Should have shorted here. Probably. So you shorted at 9.58. Okay. And got out at 10. Oh, that's really nice. Really nice short little scalp. I will take another short here. I think I need to give it some room here. Fair value gap here. I will give it some room here. Let's see. We have double top here. I will be very aggressive with my stop here. I'll put it up here. Either it runs lower from here, or it will come back and take the liquidity, the relatively equal highs above here. Not interested in that. then all right, yeah, we'll take my stop. Here most likely, if it continues like this, want this fair value gap being respected, if at all. All right, taken. Doesn't matter. We'll most likely go for this relatively equal highs here. So doesn't matter. Yeah, I feel like also it's not ideal. I think it's a day where you blow your account if you're not know exactly what you're doing. Very, very hard price action in my opinion today. Very hard. It's just ugly. Very ugly. Much better conditions lately. Should have went straight. It will go down there, I'm pretty sure, at some point today. Pretty confident we are in a premium and we have a low resistance liquidity around here. Midpoint of the opening range gap. New day opening gap not touched yet. So pretty sure at some point we will see something there. I'll remove numbers a little bit there. It's too choppy for my liking. Way too choppy. On the one hand, I don't want to trade in these conditions. On the other hand, I don't want to miss the move if it goes down there. Yeah, I guess you're right. Best thing will be, you're right, Abdul. Best thing will be most likely to wait for the next algo at 10:50 to 11:10. If it stays choppy like this. So 1 minute fair value gap is here. Gotta remove some lipstick here. Way too cannot see anything anymore. So many inefficiencies. Don't know which I should take a look at. So here we go. This one is important for sure. This one I don't need anymore. So we have a potential 15-minute fair value gap here, which it might want to reach into as a premium before it goes lower here. So 19,523 might want to go up there. Ideally respects the midpoint here. Might also just stay heavy here, but it's pretty choppy here. Here, bodies respected this 3-minute fair value gap, wicked into it again. Ideally it stays heavy here, then I don't get an entry. which is okay. I'm pretty sure it will go to my target, probably most likely without me. Most likely without me, because I don't see an entry where I'm really comfortable with it, which is annoying, but gotta live with that. I guess we will be waiting for oh yeah, you're right. I haven't messaged you. I was pretty busy again. I wanted to do live streams all week as well, but I couldn't make it. I will message you as I haven't installed the oh no, I forgot the name of the messenger. Haven't installed the messenger yet, and I will try to do it as soon as possible, but I was too busy all week. Otherwise I would have streamed also. Discord, thanks. Haven't installed Discord yet. We'll do it as soon as possible. Perfect, thanks. Thanks again for your username. I have to do my tax. This is much more important. First I need to finish my tax statement, and then I can focus again on other things. If I don't finish my tax statement, I will get in trouble. So that's the number one priority. Right after I finished my tax statement, I will install the Discord. All right, so another more about 10 minutes until the macro, and yeah, let's see if we can get up into this. That's into that fair value gap here. Don't want to see make a higher high here. Now we're back into the fair value gap. I will actually take a short here. I don't want I will take a short here, even though without the macro time. And okay, doesn't look amazing here. Stop actually has to go here. Hopefully I'm not too stubborn on my trade here. At the moment, the reaction is not very good. Yeah, that's not good. Not sure what led the fresh 1038 for value gap first for short entry. Not doing this one. This fair value gap here as inversion fair value gap, I guess. No, I'm not in there with my live account. This is my streaming account, is my demo, and I'm not taking this trade live. I'm taking this with my demo only. Yeah, so far it doesn't really, maybe I'm wrong with my short all the way long. Doesn't really support my short idea. We have 8 minutes left until the macro time. And I want to see some reaction here lower, yeah. Let's see. Want to see it run sharply here lower. So I want to see it sharply go lower from here. I will also move to stop now. I don't want to take a lot of risk here anymore. I'll reduce the stop to here. Actually, that's not a good idea. Stop is too low here, probably. Haven't seen the close yet. I will leave it. I will give it some room. I will give it some room today. Don't want to get stopped out prematurely. Don't like the reaction here too much. Don't like the reaction here too much. This is not what I like. Okay, that's not what I like. Probably going to close it here, even though I have some room. It just closed above the fair value gap, which is shitty. Okay. I'm going to close the trade. It's not respecting my short areas. Taking the loss home today doesn't matter. Was not a good trade. let's wait for the macro time. But I don't think I will take another trade during this environment today. This is an account blowing environment today. So let me see, 4 minutes left, and then we'll see. Little bit stupid day today already. 1,000 in profit, got stopped, and now unfortunately 2 losing trades during these retracements. Doesn't matter. So far the bearish bias is not really on the higher time frame. That is your 2022 model market structure shift entry at 50 OTA and a fresh bullish fair value gap at the 50% level market maker buy model. Okay, so you're bullish, I'm not. I mean, it might be bullish. I'm already, like, I'm abandoning my bearish bias now because on the 1 minute. Yeah, sure, on the 1 minute, but I don't trust it. On the 1 minute, it's right. Yeah, it's right. On the 1 minute, it's a market maker buy model or 2022 model, but I'm still preferring somewhat of the downside. But at the moment, it doesn't respect the bearish bias at all. It's just it's bullish in the end. High resistance bullish so far. Everything was bullish with small little retracements. I might not win with the bearish one today. Let's wait 2 more minutes for the macro time, and then we will see. I'm not very comfortable at the moment with shorting. If I look at the 4 hour, it looks bullish. If I look at the 1 hour, bullish. 15 minute, so far bullish, haven't respected the fair value gap at all. 5 minute, choppy. But since my shorts have all failed today, I might need to step out or just wait. One more minute until the macro time. Yeah, neutral bias is probably accurate. I don't see a big edge at the moment. So far the new range opening gap has supported price here, and also the opening range at midnight. Now we are in a premium already above the midnight price and above the 8:30 opening price. So right now I don't see the short. I don't see a short right now anymore. So 10:50 macro time. Let's see, buy side liquidity taken, almost. Second time above the rejection block here. Yes, I agree, Abdul. I don't see a setup as well. Yes, we have minor buy side liquidity taken here, almost. Yeah, major buy side liquidity, probably, but also I don't want to see a higher high here, to be honest. A higher high is bullish to me. Or it's just a turtle soup. I'm not sure if I want to sell the major buy side liquidity here. Let's see. Maybe if we have a market structure shift after. Let's see. Do you have a trade plan, Abdul, for this session still? Would you short if we take out the 951 high? I'm not sure if I want to, because we have relatively equal highs above. We have a daily high here, daily imbalance here. Not sure if I want to short it if we make another higher high. We might just crawl up again. At the moment, we are in nothing land. Short premium, a little bit of a premium. Have taken this sell side liquidity, but nothing too short for me. Still have a trade plan. Yeah, reducing the lot size is good for sure under these conditions. And I will look at a major buy side liquidity 951. I want the market to convince me after taking major buy side liquidity. Yeah, that is a good plan. Let's see if we get it. We have taken the rejection block again. It would be good if we have a convincing market structure shift after a major liquidity run. Nothing wrong with that. Fresh fair value gap paired with a peaky air would be a deal for short setup. Nice, 130 win. Now I don't give permission to cut my profits away. Very smart. I usually stop after one win. So if I have a big win, I stop completely. If I reach my target, my profit target, percentage target, or take profit target, I quit the day completely. Even though if I miss another good trade or anything like this, I just call it a day after one good win. Because I know I'm likely to screw it by trying to get something more out of it. All right. Yeah, I think I will call it a day soon. I think I'm not interested in more trading today. Maybe I take a trade later on, but I think I will cut the stream in like 3 minutes at 11 p.m. New York time, because I don't see a setup yet. Yes, you're right. Missing good trade is alright, but taking impulsive trade is a sin. That is absolutely correct. %100% agreed. So looks like it wants to attack the buy side liquidity here. We have further buy side up here if it really gets elevated. We have the daily fair value gap here. So let's see, daily previous day's high here. So let's see if we want to come all the way up or if it just runs liquidity and tanks again. Let's see. Maybe I'll wait a little bit longer to see that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Drink a good Coke. All right. And you haven't forget that promise of cola next and mangoes. Quality mangoes in summer and shipped to you. Nice, that's very sweet. Very sweet, I appreciate it. I would love a good mango. And once you're in Spain, we should meet up someday. Once you move to Spain, we should meet up. Maybe I go to Spain one day, or you come to Austria. And we we can drink some Coke together. All right, so now we have the liquidity taken, also this one here. So now we can see if we get some further momentum to the upside, or if this is a turtle soup now and we collapse once more. All right, cool. Congrats to your visa. Nice. All right, now we have the liquidity taken. So now what will be interesting is if we hold ground here and just go higher, or if we get some convincing market structure shift here. So I will stay 8 more minutes. I will wait till the macro window closes, so we'll stay till 11:10. I will see if we can get the final trade entry here. I will not long here. I will definitely not take a long here. If it runs higher to the daily high, daily CB, it will run without me. If we see a very convincing market structure shift to the downside, I might take another short. So far, it stays strong. And if we don't get a trade setup, it's fine too. Then we will just call it a day. Now the short will be valid, yes. But again, convince us for a short position, yes. Now, as you said, Abdul, we need a convincing short setup here. We need some reaction of the market, something that shows us it does not want to go higher. And so far it took a lot of liquidity. Took a high, took a low, took a high. Let's see if we finally hold ground here or go lower one more time. Maybe take out the liquidity. There is a lot of liquidity at the downside, in my opinion. Market opened higher, liquidity is still intact here. 3 a.m., 6 a.m., 7, 10 a.m. So at some point I want to come back to the midpoint of this opening range gap here. And actually what I have not marked yet is the opening range from 9:30. Opening from 9:30 starts here. Highest high 10 is here. Let's disregard this. Yeah, this is actually the high of the opening range. And this is actually the low of the opening range. Not going to take this wick here. So 9:30 here to 9:50, Then 10 a.m. I'm not considering that one. And the midpoint of the opening range, therefore, is from the high to the low. It's about here. So that could be a target here. This could be a short target if we lose ground here. 19,535 below this low here. So if we don't hold ground here and we get a convincing market structure shift, this could be a target here. So far we are staying strong. I will stay another 4 minutes, and if we do not see anything executable, I will leave. My girlfriend sent me made me a gift for a casino night today. So after the stream, I will get ready for going into the casino. Since I cannot, since we should not make casino here with trading, I have the chance to participate in a real casino today and just bet my money without having an edge. I can bet my money by knowing that the edge is on the casino and that I'm more likely to lose. But we should. So, but we are not in casino here with the market. So since I cannot live my impulsive nature here, I can do it tonight in the casino and I can blow my money. Yeah, thanks very much, Abdul. I will not over gamble. I will not over trade today, and I will also not over gamble today. I have my fixed budget, or we have our fixed budget, and that's it. Like trading. Once you lose, you stop. So 1 more minute, and then I will close the stream. Again, what we can look going further is if we see a convincing market structure shift here for a short-term run to, first of all, 50% of this range here from low to high. So 50% is also here where we have this short-term low, and also it's the midpoint of the opening range here from tonight. So all right, Abdul, wish you have a nice weekend. All the best. Congrats to your winning streak. 5 out of 5 is amazing. Enjoy it. Enjoy the weekend and just enjoy your victory. See you next week, hopefully. Drink a Coke on your winning streak. Bye-bye. All right. No entry yet. That's it. I will call the stream for today. I will be back next week. If you like these live streams, my live analysis, I would love to get your like here on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you don't want to miss further live streams, would highly appreciate it if you support this young channel. Wherever you are in the world, have a good weekend and see you next time.